All right, what's up? Got Stripes and Coffee here. We got Calladay.
Yes, sir.
We got Hoodale.
Mm-hmm.
Giving a big Houday Nation shout out, and we're excited for Game 1. And just before the game started, we wanted to give a couple reasons why you might want to jump onto the Bengals bandwagon before it gets really rolling.
Absolutely.
Right now, locomotive's pulled up, a little bit of steam, but it's about to get big, and we're going to tell you why. So I'll start off here. I don't think you really need to say much more about this, but Joey B. He's we see how big of a player he is, what he can do. He had one of the biggest college careers that we've seen from a quarterback, and he did not disappoint in his first, was it 9 games that he got to play last year, or 10?
It was roughly 9 or 10 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He did all right though, man. What we saw, just
Yep.
those few games.
Yeah, he was dotting them up.
He's definitely the future for sure.
Yep, absolutely.
Definitely.
So we're feeling like that we got a guy that can just be one of them top 5 type of guys, just elite.
Absolutely.
There's questions, arm strength. I know they bring that up a lot, but I think he's got plenty. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. I don't think they've ever been brought up for having elite arm strength, and we saw what they did for their team. So he's cerebral. He's good at escaping pressure. He is great at reading defenses, and I think it's only going to get better from here. So, what do you think?
Agreed. I wholeheartedly agree with that for sure. I see him being the future for us for years down the road. I feel like he's going to be franchise quarterback, obviously, and now we got weapons around him, so he can just take off now. Sky the limit, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel,
And that's a good segue into the next one that I had here was the weapons. So I'll let you talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, obviously, we got the new guys. We got T. Higgins coming off his rookie year, close to 1,000 yards.
And it sounded like he did really good in camp and got bigger, faster, stronger. So
Agreed. I heard that. There's a lot going around. Obviously, Jamar Chase, he's looking good. Obviously, the drops was a talk of, the preseason for him. But,
that's 5 passes. So, okay, he drops 4 of them, but, let's get through a whole season and see what he gets done.
Exactly.
The potential's there. We saw what he did at LSU. That was insane. Like 19 touchdowns. Like, I don't know how many yards, 1,700, something ridiculous.
Yeah,
So
it was ridiculous. And obviously, he played with Joe Burrow, obviously in college. So I'm just anxious to see him play. We need that fresh, fresh. It's like I feel like it's a refreshing team, starting from the head coach all the way to the young guys,
It's young. They've gotten younger. New
sure.
philosophy, and it just seems like the culture, once they kind of flushed out some of the old era guys,
I feel like it's shifting,
Yeah, I think everybody's bought in, so it's really good. Since we're talking about weapons, we don't want to forget about our man Tyler Boyd.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
One of the best slot receivers in the league, man, the surest hands, great route runner. With all these weapons out there, it's going to open stuff up for him, because they won't focus in on him being our best wide receiver, double coverage, and all that. It's just kind of like pick your poison. You want to double up on him? Okay, great. We got T, we got Chase. Don't forget about Uzoma. I think he's a little overlooked. I think, he's not like an elite.
It's because he's coming off injury, too, so, yeah.
We'll see how that goes. But, he's just another option, and Joe Burrow can get to his reads quick.
Yeah.
So, and if Uzoma's there, everybody else is covered. He's going to catch some balls and get some yards.
Yeah.
And then, of course, our man Mixon. So
we know what he can do. He just got to stay healthy. That's the main thing.
I think Frank Pollock and that offensive line, he had one of his best years when he was the offensive line coach.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to help a lot. And our offensive line, there might be questions, but it's retooled, has potential to be at least better than it was. And we don't need it to be great.
Yeah.
But with Gio gone too, he's going to be catching some passes. And I think they want to use him on all downs, all 3 downs, so he won't come off on 3rd down. So evidently he's getting better at pass protection, but expect him to catch some balls.
Anxious to see that for sure. Yeah. That's another dimension. We haven't seen that neither. The passing side from Mixon. All we see really was the run game from him. So hopefully they do use him a lot, utilize him more. Because, that's what we got him for.
Absolutely. He's getting paid like it, so, and I think they want to use him, and I think he's excited to do that.
Exactly.
He's the biggest motivator on the team, man. That guy's always running down there, high-fiving, and most excited for everybody. So, team player, man.
Exactly.
So, our last thing that we had, atmosphere. And what I say by that is just more the organization as a whole. I mean, we know everybody's feelings on Mike Brown and, just old school way of doing it, stubborn, hard-headed. But the last couple of years, we've been spending. You can argue, did we get the right pieces? Did we spend the right things? But we're spending money, and that's been the past couple of years. It seems like he's passed the keys over.
Definitely.
Elizabeth Blackburn, getting that Ring of Honor and kind of making the game day experience better, and just kind of, I don't know if you looked at any of the social media stuff that the Bengals have been putting out, their videos and things like that, hype stuff.
Yeah, I've been seeing it on Instagram.
It's been really good, so I think they're trying to make it fun. They got the new uniform.
Yeah.
They got good core pieces that they're really investing in. I don't know what's up with Jesse Bates. They need to get that guy signed. I think they will, but I do think it's a mistake they didn't do it this year. They had the money. He's only going to get more expensive, but
yeah, it'll get done for sure.
Yep, I think they'll do it in the offseason. They do have the franchise tag, but that starts making people sour and stuff like that. So hopefully they just get it done at least in the offseason.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, man. This ownership, it seems like it's shifting. We would never spend money in the years past for sure. We never.
No. Maybe one or two like tier 3 free agents.
Seriously.
Nothing like after all the big guys are gone.
Yeah.
And I agree with building in the draft. I don't think that's it rarely works out when you go and buy all these top tier pieces, but like we went and bought some quality pieces, I think, and we're not maybe all the way there yet. I think there's a few more pieces. I think
for sure.
Corner, I think we need to maybe.
Definitely
we did get
corner.
Deeper at corner, but maybe our top end needs to be a little better.
Exactly.
We'll see how Chidube Uzie does. He evidently looked good in camp.
Yeah, I hear that talk about him. We'll see though, like you said.
Yeah, we'll see. We got to see it in practice.
For sure.
Do you have anything?
I think that's it. We covered every topic we had.
All right.
Sounds
So
good.
Who Day? We're gonna go watch the game, man. So here's some coffee.
Who Day?
Who
Yes,
Day,
sir.
baby.
Yes, sir.
See you at the game.